Hey guys, welcome back for another workout, and today we're going to be all about abs. Or rather, we are and we aren't, because abs are great. Everybody wants abs, we want those rippling beach bodies, and when I ask my athletes in the gym, if I'm feeling democratic that day, what they want to work out, what they want to do in their workout, abs is probably the most common answer. But there's a little problem with that. Working on strength any which way is always good, but when we do ab exercises, a lot of them tend to be a variation on a crunch or a sit-up, that forward contracting movement, which is all good, except that's not a movement that we actually use all that much in cheerleading. We do a lot of bracing of our abs, but not a lot of forward crunching like that. Except maybe in a front tuck. There's not too many other times that we really use that as a movement. So the other problem with it is it's kind of an inefficient way of working out. I think one of the reasons people love doing abs is because they get to sit down. So that makes it extra popular. But it's not the best way to burn a lot of calories, if that's something you're of interest. It's not a great way to build fitness because you're not moving so much, and it uses a very limited amount of muscles. So, what I'd like to challenge you with, the way I think about this exercise, is not think about working on abs, we think about working on core strength. And that's everything from your hips to your shoulders. So we're not just talking about the abs in the front, we're talking about all the underlying muscles, including your lower, middle, and upper back, the chest, and even kind of getting into the hips and shoulders a little bit. Everything through the middle of our body that connects our legs with our arms through the middle, and that needs to do a ton of stabilizing work when we're stunting and jumping and tumbling and everything else. That's the kind of strength we're looking to build. So today we're going to do a core workout that does involve some crunches. Don't you worry, we're going to hit that too. You're certainly going to get an ab burn from this, but it's going to involve some exercises that involve stabilizing as well, and that you might not immediately think are core exercises. Let me take you through them. Okay, so the first thing to note is that I'm not going to be taking you through a specific warm-up with this workout. I definitely recommend you do get warmed up before starting this. Do a general warm-up, some jogging, jumping jacks, whatever. Get your blood moving, get your body moving, and also go through a few reps of each of these exercises, either with lighter weight, with no weight, just to get your body moving in the right way, at the very least before going into the workout. We're just not going to go through that together today. So, our workout is pretty straightforward. It may be a little more complicated than some of the others we've done. You're going to need a timer, certainly, to follow along. It starts really simply. We're going to start, having said that we shouldn't do so many crunches, we're going to start with 90 seconds of as many sit-ups as you can do. So we can go various different positions for the sit-ups. I like to do them in this butterfly position. It takes the hips out of the equation a little bit more. You can do them with the legs straight or slightly bent. You can anchor your feet if you want to. I really don't mind. Whatever kind of sit-ups you prefer to do. What we're doing is full range of motion, so we want to go all the way back, touch the floor behind your head, and then come up, touch the floor by your feet. We're doing 90 seconds, as many as we can. That's going to kind of pre-exhaust our abs, so that when we get into our following exercises, we have to work really hard to stabilize. So from there, what we're going to start is 2 different AMRAPs, which we've talked about before, as many reps as possible. So we're going to start after 90 seconds of maximum sit-ups. We're going to do 3 minutes, a 3-minute AMRAP of 2 exercises. Those 2 exercises are going to be, add some weights, we're going to have a half kneeling press. So I will be in this half kneeling position here, a knee up in front. I'm going to bring my weight up to my shoulder in the opposite hand than the knee is down, and press overhead. And then I can switch over whenever maybe do 5 and then switch to the other side. Now, I know you're thinking that's a shoulder exercise, not a core exercise. You're right, it's definitely going to work your arms and your shoulders too, but by being in this half kneeling position and having a unilateral exercise, so the weight only on one side, as we press that up, our core has to do a lot of work to stabilize everything so that we don't fall all over the place. So it's a full body exercise really. We're using, well, everything except the legs. So half kneeling press, we're going to do 12 of those, and then we're going to alternate that with a Russian twist or a boxer twist, whichever you call it. So we're going to take our weight, we're going to start with it in the middle, we're going to get into this slightly leant back position here, sitting, and we're going to touch the weight to one side, to the other side, and keep rotating there. So again, bracing through our core, and we're introducing rotation here as well, which is a key function of our core, is being able to deal with twisting and rotation there. So we need 12 of those. So 3 minutes alternating between 12 of the half kneeling press and 12 Russian twists. At the end of that 3 minutes, we're going to start another 3-minute AMRAP with 2 different exercises. Those 2 exercises are going to be a goblet lunge. So take whatever weight we have, and as always, this doesn't have to be a dumbbell, this could be a backpack or whatever. We're going to hold in close in front of our chest, elbows tucked in. I'm going to lunge forward and back up. Now again, this looks like a leg exercise, and it definitely is. It's going to get a leg burn for sure, but we're having to use our core to stay tight, keep that weight in close, and as we come back up and we go forward, to work hard to stop our body falling forwards and backwards, and especially collapsing forwards. So we're really using that core, and that's really relevant in stunting. If you're a base holding somebody here, you don't want your core collapsing down. So that's our first exercise there, and we're going to alternate that with plank ups. So we're going to start from a plank position on our elbows. And come around this way. Squeezing tight, squeezing our butt, pulling our heels towards each other, rounding our shoulders, and we're going to come up to a push-up position and back down. And again, it's 12 and 12. 12 goblet lunges, 12 plank ups. We're going to keep rotating between those 2 for 3 minutes. At the end of that 3 minutes, we're going to go another 90 seconds, minute and a half, as many sit-ups as possible, just as a real final cash out. Okay, so quick reminder, 90 seconds maximum sit-ups, 3-minute AMRAP of the half kneeling press and the Russian twist, and then straight into a 3-minute AMRAP of the goblet lunges and the plank ups, and then a final 90 seconds of sit-ups. This is definitely going to work just about all that function of your core. So it's going to be a tough one. Let's get to it. Alright, there you go, a little core blast workout. Tougher than it looks, I think. I certainly could feel my whole midsection coming out of that first set of sit-ups and doing the press overhead. I feel everything working to stabilize in there. It's tougher than it looks. I definitely suggest challenge yourself with the weight. Remember, all of that can be done with the backpack. You don't have to have the dumbbells and things. Anything be done, fill that backpack with books. Challenge yourself with the weight on the press and the Russian twists and the goblet lunge especially. You're using big muscles for those lunges, so you can challenge yourself with how much weight you can hold to get the most out of that workout, for sure. But try it out, let me know how you do. Hope you enjoy it. Think a little differently maybe about how to work your midsection, get those abs working. Mine are in there somewhere, well insulated. Yeah, let me know how you do in the comments. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. Check out buymeacoffee.com/nextlevelcheer to support all this content we're bringing you. And I'll see you in the next one.